Remember how I said it gets hot in this room? Well, apparently the fan works. Who'd have thought?
What is happening, gamers? This is Bradley here, and welcome back to another news roundup. And to kick us off is that Nintendo has appointed the 5th president of the company following Satoru Iwata's unfortunate death. And don't be alarmed if I butcher his name, but his name is Tatsumi Kimishima. Kimishima is not a new face at Nintendo. Believe it or not, he was actually the president of Nintendo of America for a time until Reggie Fils-Aimé came and took his place. He was also the CEO of Nintendo of America until Iwata took his responsibilities in 2013. And he was even the president of Pokemon USA during the time that Pokemon Gold and Silver were coming out. So he knows what's up. Certain images online of Kimishima might make him look like a super serious person that takes no prisoners, but he is actually described as being a soft and friendly person. Kimishima definitely doesn't have the same background as Iwata. Iwata was a programmer and actually made video games, while Kimishima hasn't, so he's not exactly the creative or technological type of guy. But fear not, Nintendo has appointed Shigeru Miyamoto and Genyo Takeda as the Creative Fellow and Technology Fellow of Nintendo respectively. This means that they'll be giving out advice and guidance regarding organizational operations in these specialized areas. So with Miyamoto, it's the creative aspect, and with Takeda, it's the technology aspect. So I guess this will help fill in the gaps for Kimishima. And if you're worried that Kimishima is going to be making some drastic changes to Nintendo, well, he did say that he is not going to change the basic strategy that was set up by Iwata. But here's a fun fact, he actually predicted the failure of the Wii U. He felt that it was too similar to the Wii.
Huh, would you look at that?
That's enough boring business talk for today though, but I am definitely curious to see where Kimishima is going to take Nintendo, and the little tweaks he's going to make. Oh, and if you're worried that there's going to be no more Nintendo Directs because Iwata is gone, well, fear not, Nintendo has confirmed that they will continue making Nintendo Directs. When are we going to get the next one? I don't know, but I'm going to guess and say that we're going to get one sometime soon so they can talk about all the fall games and beyond that. And I wouldn't put it past them to have some sort of introduction for Kimishima, like a message from him to the fans. Moving away from all that though, is that we got some new news about Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS and Wii U, as it's been announced that it's going to be crossing over with Super Mario Maker to bring us a Super Mario Maker stage. What's unique about this stage is that the stage layout will be different each time you play it. At the beginning of the round, the hand for Mario Maker will appear and build a randomly generated stage. And it can come in the form of Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, and New Super Mario Bros. U. This is definitely a great idea for a new Smash Bros. Stage, as you're basically getting multiple stages in one. And we won't have to wait too long to get our hands on this fresh new stage, as it will be releasing on September 30th. And it will cost $2.49 for each version individually, or if you want to buy them together, it will cost $3.49. I think I'm going to pass on getting this stage though, because I haven't played Super Smash Bros. In a while and I don't think I'll get a lot of use out of the stage. I haven't even got the other DLC stages besides the Ryu one. It would have been cool if they actually gave the stage out for free for owners of Super Mario Maker. That would have been a nice gesture. But hey, it's only $3.50, so it's not a deal breaker. I'm not saying that the stage isn't cool, I just don't have a lot of people coming over to play Smash Bros.
It's the world's smallest violin.
In some third-party news, Capcom has announced that Mega Man Legacy Collection for the 3DS is getting Amiibo support to unlock exclusive content. Only one Amiibo is going to work with the game, and you guessed it, it's the Mega Man Amiibo. And this specific Amiibo will unlock 10 additional challenge levels for the game's challenge mode. These 10 challenges are going to be unique though, as they are being built by the fans. Yes, Capcom is holding a contest right now where you can design your own Mega Man challenge, and they will take the 10 best designs and put them into the game. I'm not going to blab on about all the contest rules as it is a bit complex, but if you do want to learn more information about it, there will be a link in the description below. So now you can use the Mega Man Amiibo for something significant outside of Smash Bros. And it is a nice treat for those waiting for the 3DS version, as the game is already out on other platforms, but we have to wait until the first quarter of 2016. Only problem is, I don't have a Mega Man Amiibo. And from there is that we've got some positive news about Sonic Boom. You might not think that those words could go together, but apparently they can. So, Sega has confirmed that Sonic Boom Fire and Ice will no longer be releasing this holiday season, but rather it's now been pushed into 2016, and there's no specific release window. The reason for the delay is because they want to give the game the time and polish needed to make it A-OK. And that way it's not a piece of poopy like Shattered Crystal and Rise of Lyric. Shattered Crystal wasn't as bad, but it still wasn't good. They're actually trying to put some care and love into Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, so that's good. And Sanzaru Games, who's the developer, is taking the criticism from Shattered Crystal and trying to fix that in Fire and Ice. I am curious to see how Fire and Ice is going to turn out. The evidence does seem to point to it being better than Shattered Crystal, unless something seriously goes wrong. But to round this video off is that we got some great news about Xenoblade Chronicles X. So the game has been out in Japan for some time, and they actually got some paid DLC that included 4 new recruitable characters. And we now have confirmation that those 4 characters are going to be completely free in the North American version. Now we don't know if all the DLC is going to be free because there were also quest packs that were released in Japan for a price. So those could be free or they could be paid DLC, we really don't know. But at least we know that the 4 characters are going to be completely free, and that brings the number of recruitable characters up to 16. Why Nintendo decided to do this? I don't know, but hey, I'm not complaining. And that will bring us to the end of the news roundup. If you like what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up. And you can stay tuned for more videos in the future. But I will talk to you later in the next video, guys. Bye!